Hey guys, welcome back to Ivy Crypto. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today I want to talk about one of the hot topics in the cryptocurrency space and just around the world in general, and that is NFTs. Now I know it's gone a little bit quiet on NFTs recently, but I do think that NFTs are going to be absolutely massive, even more massive than they've been recently. They've been blowing up, and I believe we've only just seen the beginning. These unique digital tokens have a wide range of use cases, but there are a lot of big things people aren't even talking about yet. So I wanted to talk about that in this video and just give my opinion on it. As always, guys, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am invested in some particular crypto NFT projects that I believe in for the long term, which I do talk about in other videos and reviewing some cryptocurrencies. But let's get into it. So the first is the most obvious one, and that's digital art. One of the most popular examples of NFTs is in the art space. Any creation can be tokenized by creators with NFTs, integrating and building a new level of connection between communities. These are configurable with many different programmable parameters on smart contracts. Number 2 is tickets. This topic has big use cases for Ethereum as a whole. Tickets can easily be made for events with benefits exceeding that of current systems. For example, the Dallas Mavericks have discussed using NFTs as tickets to collect more revenue from royalty. Jewelry. Next one is jewelry. As soon as a diamond leaves the jewelry store, it loses nearly half of its value. This is largely because they aren't a very liquid asset and don't have any form of verifiable authenticity, even slightly comparable to NFTs. The applications of NFTs here are pretty obvious, aren't they? Sports. NFTs in sports have grown significantly thanks to the creation of projects like NBA Top Shot and Chili's. NBA Top Shot allows fans to trade and own officially licensed video highlights. Chili's takes it a step further with some tokens offering exclusive content for fans. Creator tokens. Any creator can make independent economies with unique control over their interactions and experiences with users. Content creators are usually subject to standards maintained by a third party who take a portion of the earnings, making these tokens even more attractive to creators. ENS. The Ethereum name service uses NFTs in a way that is similar to the way website domains work. They can be registered, sold, or used to prove unique domain rights to a given .eth name. Additionally, you can receive Ethereum to your ENS instead of a wallet address. Licenses. NFTs can be created to digitally represent agreements between two parties. The content represented on the NFT can then be commercialized on the wider market by the owner of the token. This allows for an unmatched level of freedom and value for the new type of asset class. Real estate. NFTs appear to be a great solution for real estate. Real estate is often limited to only those who can afford such investments, and there is a lack of liquidity. However, NFTs could introduce fractionalized tokens, changing everything for the market as we know it today. Digital real estate. Digital land, unlimited by physical space like land today, can be tokenized and used to build entire economies that are owned by the players. When virtual technology becomes more popular, virtual land could eventually evolve into $1 trillion marketplace. Music. A problem all too common within the music industry is large record labels and larger corporations taking up all artists' profits. NFTs offer a direct platform for creators to sell their work directly to the fans while making it a whole lot more profitable. Gaming and esports. This is a use case I think we'll begin to see a lot more in a matter of weeks and months. GME appears to be working on an NFT platform that is integrated with games. Social tokens, in-game currencies, in-game items, donations, are more likely to be represented here as NFTs. Supply chain. There is a ton of friction in the supply chain industry due to some difficulties in accounting. Utilizing NFTs, suppliers can easily monitor their inventory levels, avoid third-party fees, reduce errors in data optimization, and spot mistakes in order forms. The next one's one of my favorites, and that's the metaverse. NFTs on Ethereum will power a universe beyond our own. This will be propelled by virtual reality technology created by some of the largest companies in the world. We're talking about matters of augmented reality, virtual ad space, tokenized in-app purchases, and much, much more. Memberships. NFTs can even monetize access while avoiding third-party apps. Just define the amount, duration, and price of your content, and you can integrate an NFT that works on any website. This content can only be viewed when one is connected with an Ethereum wallet holding the NFT. Intellectual property. Intellectual property, much like open source development, had previously been hard to sustain because it was intangible. With NFTs, we are given verification and digital representation to this entire asset class that was not even possible before. Decentralized identity. NFTs have great potential for verifiable and portable scarcity on a public ledger. When combined with decentralized identity protocols, the authenticities of NFTs will be indisputable. This will only make the general public feel a lot more secure using them. Exclusive content. NFTs are almost like a giant platform on an evolved platform, but without the middleman. They connect communities with each other better than ever before, and this is evident in the insane growth we've seen recently. Truly, exclusive content tools are at the tip of the creator's hands. Fractional ownership. Similar to the fractionalized real estate ownership concept that I talked about earlier, NFTs can be created to represent a handful of different assets. This opened up investment opportunities that were almost unimaginable for the vast majority of people previously. Disintermediation. A common pattern seen in the largest companies existing today is their unique ability to connect consumers with creators more directly. This increases many things for profits, interactions, and general user experience. Patents. The field of patents maintained by records at patent offices are limited in many ways. You can't have fractional ownership of or even publicly trade patents. Quite obviously, NFTs could play a large role here in what could be a greater ledger of decentralized records. Tokenization. Anything that can be represented as a stream of value can be turned into an instantly transactable assets easily with NFTs. They will only create entirely new asset classes, but also entirely new creator economies. The extent of which this can be used is unlimited. Royalties. NFTs have programmable parameters at the fullest advantage to users. Lots of companies miss out on a large portion of secondary sales made by scalpers. However, if these items, such as tickets, games, or shares, were NFTs, they could capture fees from secondary markets as well. The next one's marriage. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Coinbase employees chose to get married not in the traditional way, but instead on Ethereum with the use of NFTs. This example is obviously a bit speculative, but I wanted to include it just to see the endless opportunities of NFTs. All these use cases of NFTs are the primary reasons why I believe we may never get another shot at a form of digital authenticity like this again. We are watching the transition to the Web3 economy owned by users. NFTs are more than just digital art. As always, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is just my opinion. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, watch this space.